Game. Why did you have to run 2 events at the same time? I already have so much to play. I cannot give time to all these at the same time, but... whatever, let's get into it. Over the horizon. Oh no, Captain. Not like that. Your seatbelt's all wrong. So I reached out her hand. After it clicks perfectly into place... to make it tight... you gotta pull it. I'm not exactly comfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it hurt? Here, let me loosen it up a little. Sora reached out her hand again. Hey, quit being so handsy with the commander, would you? Are you alright, Commander? I heard you cry in pain just now. Huh? What are you adult doing here? Your assigned seats are in another area. Who gives a flying crap about assigned seats right now? Yeah, exactly. We want to sit beside Master too. Is everything okay, Commander? I'm fine. Just a little compressed is all. I'm in a fine mess at the moment. It all started a week ago with the sudden arrival in an official document. Yes, please go on. Just what the heck is this event even about? Because as far as I know, we can't fly in this story. Nice music as always, though. Ooh. Oh, I like that beat a lot. I haven't decided if I want to pull for a Sora yet, but...
Very well.
We'll be just going with this for now.
I will undo the organizations. You really want to have me by your side?
Well, let's go then.
One week ago, flight training. Yes, it doesn't happen often, but on rare occasions, specialized missions, large-scale surface reclamation ops, urgent emergency support for other squads, we need to travel using transport aircraft. To prepare for these situations, the central government has the Over the Horizon Squad provide basic flight theory lessons and in-flight safety training. Looks like we've been selected for it this time. It's far from our most common mode of transportation, but we might end up having to take the skies in an emergency, so there's no harm in beefing up our knowledge beforehand. I believe you've gone through this training before, haven't you, Commander? Have I? Oh yeah, Robbie's right. Kind of think of it, you've been on a transport plane before, right? So it didn't exactly end well. Oh yeah, I guess it was. Way back at the start of everything. Did something happen? It's a long story. I'll tell you this another time. Do you remember anything from your training then? For some odd reason, I can't clearly remember anything from the day before that. Oh, well, this is a perfect opportunity to relearn it. That's right. Our class will also include practical training, and such as emergency formations we can utilize inside the aircraft. So it should be a new material, even for someone like yourself who's been through this before. And when does it start? In 1 week. A week, huh? Well, I hope it's fun. May I ask why the flight attendant is flashing me, though? Oh, you're cute. Welcome, Counter Squad. So happy you're here for the flight training. Wowzers. Woohoo. Wow. Holy moly. Wow, you're so enthusiastic. I've never seen anyone like this before. I'm totally touched. Are you crying? That was enough to get waterworks started? She must be really emotional. Apparently so. Yes, may I ask why the flight attendant is flashing me food and whatnot? I'm glad you're so happy, but how about taking a moment to introduce yourself? Oh my gosh, sorry, I can't believe I did that. Hello everyone, I'm Cello from the Over Horizon Squad. I'm Sora, a fellow crew member, and... Oh wow, look who it is. Fancy seeing you here, Captain. So you're finally here for training? Sora, do I know you? It's been a while, Captain. I haven't called Captain before, only in one other story. I've been thinking about these wonderful days we had. I've been thinking about those wonderful days we had together, and eagerly waiting for the day we meet again. Sora, what do you mean by that? We share a very special memory that only we know about, right, Captain? Yeah, that's right. So I've got a feeling that today's gonna be a long day. Me too. What? Why? What's going on? Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'm a bit curious myself. Oh, hello, another cutie. What are you all doing standing on the hallway? Oh, Sky. Well, you see Sora. Save it for later. It's time for the training. Already? Sorry, Sky. I got so excited seeing the captain that I completely lost track of time and kept chatting away. Hello, passengers. I'm Sky, leader of the Over the Horizon Squad and a pilot. It's time for your training, so shall we head inside? Alright, let's get going, Commander. Alright. Sora, please show them the way. Alrighty. Now then, shall we have our lovely passengers come in one... Alright then, shall we have our lovely passengers come in by one? Being a whole new squad in Nikke, right off the bat.
Let's see how strong I become.
Last time when we were introduced to the Botanical Garden, we only introducing them one by one over the course of time. Pretty sure we still even have like one member of that squad that we haven't met. Same with like the library squad.
No, my knee broke.
This one we're just meeting all right off the bat. They all seem very cute and interesting.
See? I made it. No enemies left standing.
Following Sora's lead, we enter the classroom. Shallow and Sky stand at the front, ready to begin the flight theory lesson. While the Over the Horizon squad is responsible for aerial combat, there's actually a secret mission we've been assigned to that no one knows about. Curious? Want to hear more? Sorry, why are you sitting with us? Because I want to be close to you. Hey everyone, you're all listening, right? Yeah, we're listening. Yes, teacher. Teacher? Oh, such touching words. Shallow, please, you're in public. Alright, To continue, our ultimate goal is to find the legendary aircraft. A legendary aircraft? Yes, it's an aircraft that was used in the first Rapture invasion, and it's called the Wings of Victory. Wings of Victory? Cool name. Yeah, super cool. Right, I see that you all have very good taste. I've always felt the same way. But right now we're not able to take on missions to find that, sadly. Why is that? Isn't an aerial search way easier than searching on the ground? Well, that's because of this time class Rapture Stormbringer. Going up against it with a transport ship is basically a suicide mission. Unless it is a huge, fully armored airship like the Wings of Victory that was used in the past, there's almost no chance of winning. That's why flight missions are usually limited to areas without anti-air weaponry. And even then, its flight time is capped at around 1 hour max. At higher speeds, the engine noise gets too loud to hide, so we can't move as fast as we would like. Basically, proper sheriff's missions have become impossible. Yeah, Stormbreaker, ruining our sky operations. So right now, our squad's main job is to provide support for resource gathering squads. We help make sure the stuff they find gets safely transferred back without any trouble. That's still pretty darn cool. Wow, today I've heard so many things for the first time. I'm really happy there have been so many people who appreciate what we do. Lately, there have even been cases where the amount of resources found on the surface and the amount of that actually arrives in the Ark after inspection don't match up. And that's been really upsetting me. So the resources that are initially being found aren't all showing up in the Ark. Correct, that's right. Like I said earlier, since our flight time is limited, we don't have enough time on the surface to get an exact count of the resources. So there are some tiny differences, like a missing item or two. This was pretty much the same, but the thing is, the gatherers actually confirmed that all the stuff they found were there and counted for. But why would that be a problem? Isn't it a good thing that nothing was stolen? Put simply, the problem is that unknown items have been made into the Ark and are now unaccounted for. Smuggling, you mean? Exactly. That's how the suspicion that there might be smugglers started to grow. Because of that, inspectors have tightened up, and all the supplies we brought in this time got stuck piled in the G12, and it really upsets me. But honestly, now that you're all here, all that gloomy feeling just seems to vanish all at once. Shallow, would you please brief everyone on the mission as well? Oh my, where's my head today? Besides that, we also have large-scale surface reclamation missions, rush out to support in emergency situations, and sometimes airlifting a large number of personnel. This is all to say that there may well be times when you require help from us, and that's precisely what this training is meant for. Understood. On that note, let me get into more detail. Jello begins explaining the proper conduct during aerial operations. I can feel someone's eyes burning in the back of my head. I turn towards where it's coming from. My eyes meet Sora's. Sora shakes your head as if telling me there's nothing to worry about. I look ahead again. Once again, I feel eyes on me. I turn my head towards where it's coming from. Sora silently mouths to me. Captain. Huh. I quickly turn back around. Hey, what's with the big idea of flirting with the commander? Sorry, what do you mean? I was just admiring how handsome the captain is. You could at least try listening during the lesson, you know. I already know all this stuff. Just be quiet and listen, will you? Settle down, everyone. What a mess. Cello, yes? Let's move on. I think that's the best as well. So, what's next? Alright. Now then, everyone, we're going to head to practical training. But, it's okay if we move on now? Yes, sir. Okay, follow me.
By Semekai, these fiends will go no further.
We got a real no flirty type on our hands.
Trust me.
It's gonna cause quite the ruckus, I imagine.
Reloading.
Next, calm down.
All clear. A successful...
Right. We're gonna cut that out. We move to the simulation room for practical training, which has been designed to mimic the interior of the transport aircraft. Oh, and we're back here, I guess. Oh no, Captain, not like that. Your seatbelt's all wrong. Sora reaches out her hand. After it clicks perfectly into place, to make it tight, you gotta pull it. And it's not exactly comfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it hurt? Here, let me loosen it up a little. Sora reaches out her hand again. Hey, quit being so handsy with the commander, will you? Are you alright, Commander? I heard you cry out in pain just now. Huh? What are you all doing here? Your science seats are in another area. Who gives a flying crap out of science seats right now? Yeah, exactly. We want to sit beside the master too. Is everything okay, Commander? I'm fine. Just a little compressed is all. It's in a simulation room where I find myself in my current predicament. Cello, Sora, have the passengers been seated? Well, we directed them to their seats, but... Sora raises both their hands. Okay, I get it. Everyone, can we please settle down and take our assigned seats? And let's go, Anise. Don't you try any funny business, you hear me? I wouldn't dream of it. Anise storms off in a huff. I have to admit that it's fun getting the rise out of them. You shouldn't tease them so much. I wouldn't dare. Passengers ought to be treated with the utmost respect. But I wasn't just teasing you, okay? I really am a Nikke assigned to protect the captain on this flight, you know. So, you'll be sticking close to me for the whole trip. Got it. Have you ever flown in a transport aircraft before? Yes, I have, actually. Well, really, what kind of aircraft was it? I'm jealous that your first time was with someone else. It was my first mission, but it didn't exactly end well, though. It didn't? Cello, Sora, are you ready? It's time to depart. Oh dear, what a shame, we're out of time. I'll save the precious little story for later. Sure. Now then. Ready when you are, Sky. Roger that. Attention all passengers. Today's flight simulation will cover what you should do when you encounter turbulence. In short, you're in for some headbanging. You might end up blowing chunks. But that's not my problem. You can spiel all you want, but I have no intention of stopping this flight for anything. If you feel like you're gonna die, grab a nearby crewman and ask her to knock you out. Is that proper procedure? She's got a little wild, huh? Sky tends to get like that whenever she's up behind the wheel. So that means... Yep, she feels like a total lunatic. She's a total lunatic too. Jeez, those eyes. You got quite the face on you, Sora. So you better buckle up. With a loud roar, the aircraft interior begins to shake. Let's get this bird off the ground. All very unique in their own way.
By Semekai, these fiends will go no further.
We got a flasher, we got an overly emotional flight attendant, and a flight captain who is very eager to not care about the passengers' turbulence experience. Kind of messed all over, but they're an interesting bunch. I look forward to learning more about them.
See? I made it. No enemies left standing.
What was the guitar riff for? Electric guitars blast like they'll burst your eardrums. Drums pound relentlessly against your chest. Fly! High-pitched vocals make you want to shake your head right now. The music feels like it's piercing through your head and brain. Why the hell is she blasting rock music at a time like this? Ouch, my ears feel like they're going to burst. Charlotte, are you sure this is standard procedure? It is, but Sky seems especially excitable today. Everyone's shouting echoes through the cabin. So this is what training is like? Looks like everyone's having a great time. Are you sure? Come on, doesn't it look like everyone's having a blast chatting away? They're not all that tense like they were before. At this moment, they're one heart and one mind. How's everyone digging the tunes? Like those pulse pounding rhythms light a fire under your booty and ignite a burning desire to reach the sky. You're all ready to rock and roll? Yup. Don't speak for me. Stop this madness in this instant. I don't take any complaints. Anyone who doesn't vibe with the majesty of rock can go kick rocks. What the? Alright, the wait is over. Next time on set list, we have Rapture Attack. Rapture! Well, the inside of the aircraft begins to shake violently. All passengers, please remain in your seats. Secure your safety harness. This doesn't make sense. Commander, okay. Fire, recharge. Something's not right. Everyone's voices are starting to sound muffled. And... it's getting harder to breathe. What's going on? Huh? Captain, why is your breathing? My vision's getting blurrier, and I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. Nauseous? Sarah unbuckles her seatbelt, kneels in front of me, and looks into my eyes. You're breathing out in a cold sweat. Did the same thing happen last time you were in the air? I don't know. I don't have any memories before the crash. Crash? So that's what you meant when you said things didn't end well. Yeah. You must have trauma. The longer this goes on, the heavier my chest feels. Breathe, Captain. Follow me, okay? I can't do it. Alright then, I don't have much choice. Sora pulls a blanket from under her seat. Excuse me for a moment. My vision goes dark. Then on my lips. Another lips presses against mine. Oh, jeez, okay. Just like that, huh? Don't freak out. Just think of it as a little treatment and force pokes on the air and press into you, okay? Did I nod my head? Okay, one more time. Breathe in now, a little more. I take in the air, Sora passes me and slowly steady my breathing. There we go, you seem to have calmed down a little. The blanket lifts. Now, why don't you be a big boy and try taking this? Sora holds out a pill. And what's this? A pill that'll easy to swallow. You'll feel a little better after taking it. I get that medicine's a bit off-putting, but trust me, I will never hurt you, Captain. Okay. Are you expecting a dry swallow pill? Nah, that sucks. I take the pill some for Sora. There we go. What a good patient you are. Thanks. You're welcome. As the medicine takes effect, I feel all the noise around me fading to the distance. Right then, what should we do? What should we talk about while we wait for the medicine to kick in? How about we take this time to get to know each other a little better? Sure. What's your favorite food? I'm not exactly a particularly picky eater. Oh yeah? Same with me. Food is a precious commodity, so why be picky? That'd be such a waste. My vision starts to blur more and more. Right. I feel a little sleepy. That means the medicine's working. When your body and mind are exhausted, there's nothing better than sleep. Oh yeah? I can keep my eyelids open. Looks like the medicine's working just fine. How are you then? Sora covers my head with a blanket again. Sleep well. I let the drug take me over and cover my eyes. Wow, not just one, but multiple kisses just right off the bat with this new girl, huh?
By Senekai, these fiends will go no further.
The only time that really happened, but what I can remember where we got so many kisses was with soccer at the beach. Although that one got me a little more worked up than this one.
No time to
There's a lot more emotion and feelings in that one. Maybe that's why they chose soccer as one of the bonus Nikkes here.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
I'm sorry, I went a little crazier than usual up there, and ended up sending you to the infirmary. It's okay, that's what training is for, right? I suppose, but still. Don't worry. And thanks for the music. Huh? It helped me stay relaxed and enjoy the training. Really? Then you're welcome. Wow, you captured Sky's heart so easily. That's enough, Sora. Okay. I won't tease you anymore. But Sky, you still gotta file like a follow-up report, you know? Alright. You did good out there, Captain. Sky rushes off out of the infirmary. Whoa, would you look at that? She actually called you Captain. She must really like you. I'm glad to hear. Any more rivals and they'd be real trouble. You have no idea how many there are out there. There's a lot. There's a lot. Right? There's a lot, I'm just gonna say. But I guess it's fine since you'll just have to have more time. We'll just have one more thing in common, right? Thanks for earlier. What about it? You gave me the sleeping pill, remember? Oh, I was just doing my job. Thanks all the same, though. I appreciate you taking care of me. You're gonna make me go soft at this rate. What does that mean? Nothing. Let's see. Sora reached out and touched my forehead. Your fever's gone. You're looking a lot better now. Do you feel ready to get up? Or do you want to rest a bit longer? I'll rest a little bit more. Alright then. You should rest while you can. Well, I'll get going and leave you be. Sora leaves the infirmary. I'll just rest a little bit more. Oh, who's texting me? I look at my phone. Sora. What's she texting me about? I looked at Sora's profile earlier in the story, in like the menu, and while most of her lines seem to be like just sort of happy-go-lucky, flirty lines, there was one line that mentioned something about like that was a little more memorable, something about like memories or something, and clearly that seems to be the case here as well. We share some sort of past with her that we just don't remember.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
She already more than mentioned that before, so I wonder what that's gonna lead to. I received a message from Sora. Don't forget that we're meeting up today. I prepared a whole bunch of products as you asked for. Looks like she sent this to the wrong person. I should tell her. You have no idea how hard I was sneaking this stuff in. Things are going smooth this time. So inspections just took way longer. It's getting harder and harder to bring stuff through secretly. Huh. So don't be late. It's 6 o'clock. G15. Got it? I'll be waiting at the meeting spot. Bringing this stuff in. What does she mean by that? But the thing is, the gatherers actually confirmed that all the stuff they found was there and accounted for. Huh? But why would that be a problem? Isn't it good that there was nothing stolen? Put simply, the problem is that the unknown items have been made into Ark and are now unaccounted for. Smuggling, you mean? Exactly. That's how suspicion that there might be smugglers started to grow. Because of that, inspections were tightened up. And all the supplies were brought in this time got piled into the G12. It really upsets me. That must mean... I read the messages once again. Sora is a smuggler? I get the message was a bit off-putting, but trust me, I would never hurt you, Captain. I shouldn't jump to conclusions yet. I get up and read the messages again. 6 o'clock, G15. Wherever this G15 is, I need to get over and check it out. I step out of the infirmary. So, we got Smora, who is a very obvious smuggler. I didn't really look closely, but clearly we got red core dust here. That's not very something that regular people should have. But she seems to really like us, for whatever reason. We got memories of her that we shared before our first mission at the start of the game. And we got a captain who loves rock music. This seems like it'll be an interesting event. Although it being a probably one-part event with just the like 12 episodes in epilogue. I imagine it won't be too crazy. But I wonder if we'll get we'll get separate stories for the other two members as well. In that case, in case we do, I wonder who will come out first. Will it be Cello or Sky? I was caught here jamming along for far too long. I should get back into it, right? The song is just really good. So yeah, smuggling. We're smuggling. I stand absentmindedly in front of the map posted by the corridor. The only thing is, where is G15? No matter how hard I look, there doesn't seem to be any place labeled G15. There's no G15 that's Cello mentioned either. Is this some kind of abbreviation? I look closely at the map again. Maintenance room numbered 1 through 10 are lined up on the right side of the building, with storage rooms 1 through 6 placed in between them. The simulation room we train in, the lecture hall we took classes in, and the infirmary is on the left side, under what's labeled as residential area. I don't see anything relating to 12 or 15 either. I look at my phone again and check the time. 5:20 p.m. There's not a time to search for this entire place. I need to figure something out. I stare at my phone. Maybe I should ask someone, but that would mean telling them everything about Sora. Put my phone away for now. No, I can't do that. Need to keep looking. Hey, it's been a long time. What's the echo from down the opposite end of the corridor? I heard you on a mission. I didn't expect you to be back so soon. Yeah, it turns out there was a fairly short assignment. Plus, this time around... They're heading this way. I clicked up back into the infirmary. The voices grow closer and closer. I open the door slightly and concentrate on my voices outside. So the stuff I brought you back this time is stuck in G12. G12? Where's that? Oh right, you said you're fairly new here, right? G12 is a storage room too. It used to be maintenance room 12. So people who have been working for a while still call it G12. Ah. Oh, how did I know that? The voices fade away. Once I've turned the gun, I step back out. If G12 is storage room 2, then G15... My eyes stop at the map again. Must be here. Could this be? I see a door labeled storage room 5. Where G15 is? I'll look at my phone and check the time. 5:50. There's no time to check anywhere else. I'm going in. I cautiously step inside the storage room. Only darkness and silence fill the air. I slowly look around the storage room. The store's nowhere to be seen. Guess she's not here yet? Where can I hide? A pile of large boxes sits in the corner of the storage room. Behind them, I see a gap big enough for someone to slip through. Did that work? I quickly hide behind the boxes. Where is he? I sense her slowly knocking around inside the storage room. I guess he's not here yet. I should ask him where he is. Oh. Sora just sends me another message. What was that? I heard something. I fairly hide further behind the boxes. Maybe it's nothing. Quick check my phone before Sora sends another message. Where are you? It's nearly time. Are you coming or not? Yeah. Does that mean you're coming or not? No, not coming. Huh? How strange. Your messages seem different than before. Sorry, I'm busy. Oh, are you now? Don't think I'll be able to make it. I see. Oh well, we'll have to reschedule. Make sure you show up next time, okay? Yeah. Guess he's busy. Oh well, guess I'll meet him next time around. Sora casually saunters off. I slumped to the ground and recalled messages from earlier. We'll have to reschedule. Wouldn't it have been better to, like, say that they were still coming, and maybe wait for whoever's supposed to come to actually come? Just a thought. Like, that way you can actually see the deal being made. Or, like, gather some proof and evidence of what's actually going on.
Loading. All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
I'll settle this according to our own rules.
I'm sure it's not nearly as dark as you're thinking it's gonna be, right?
Reloading.
I'm sure Sora's fine.
No time to waste.
But then again, we are still friends with, like, people like Viper and Dala, who also deal with, like, black market stuff.
No time to waste.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
I pick up my phone. It's been 3 days since I came back from flight training, and I haven't received a single message from Sora. Is something on your mind, Commander? Alright, ever since we went to flight training, all you do is stare at your phone, and you just sigh all the time. Does it have anything to do with the trip to the infirmary? Come to think about it, I still don't feel 100% myself. Most of the extent the flight was brutal. Oh, please, wasn't because you were heckbanging like crazy from the excitement. Commander, are you still experiencing discomfort anywhere? No, I actually feel quite fine. I quickly look at my phone. How you been? Still got a busy schedule? Are you free today? Think so. Then shall we meet outside today? I've been working all day without eating anything. I'm famished. Sure. Okay, how about 3 o'clock? I'll wait for you in the Cosmo Burger by the flight training center. Sorry, I'm just gonna head off for a bit. A freezing place. I can't go meeting her looking like this. Commander? What's wrong? Are you feeling sick? Maybe they changed their mind and don't want to go out? I don't mean to be inconvenient to y'all, but could you help me disguise myself? Huh? You want to do what? A disguise? That's right, so that no one will recognize me. Everybody, it's time for the Cosmo Taste! Welcome to the Cosmo Burger, may I take your order? This is bad. Between the sunglasses Robbie gave me, and the wig, the white brim hat, and each popped on my head, the mustache neon stuck on, and the high-collar trench coat I hardly threw on, can't even see the menu. Do you need some help reading the menu, sir? Just give me one of the most popular here. Happy Meal set is one of the most popular menu item. Would you like that? Early on in agreement. Okay, we'll have that ready in just a moment. I haven't had burgers in there forever. I barely ever get them. They're so good, though. After the deal, I finally got my order and sat down, but no matter how long I waited. Even after I finished half my burger, Sora still hasn't shown up. I checked the time on my phone. 3:02 p.m. Did I get the location wrong? Cosmo Burger. Sora walks into the restaurant. Everybody, it's time for the Cosmo Taste. Welcome to the Cosmo Burger. Hi there. Sora looks around the restaurant. May I take your order? Oh, sorry. Sora looks at the menu. Can I have this and that to go, please? And can I also get the set meal, but packed separately? Sure, we can do that for you. Great, thanks. She's gonna get it to go. Cosmo Burger now, where are you? Sorry, I'll be right there. Oh, have you eaten yet? Yeah, that's good to hear. What do you mean? If you already eaten, then shall we meet somewhere else? I have an errand to run. Errand? Once I'm done, I'll head back to the park from before, so see you at the park. There's no hurry, just take your time. Park from before. Your order is ready. Wow, thanks. Sora picks up the bag of the food. La-di-da-di-da. She then takes some fries from the bags and starts munching away. Nothing beats freshly baked fresh fries. Have a nice day. Sora walks out. Can't lose her. After finally shoving the rest of my burger in my mouth and throwing the trash away, I quickly follow Sora outside. I'm more than sure that she knows we're following them around and is just leading us on.
Let's see how strong I've become.
Trust me. Can you buy me some time?
Regardless of if she does know it's us, we still need to figure out who she's meant to talk
No
to.
time to waste. Can you buy me some time? Next. No time to waste.
I could really go for some burgers and fries. The only time I really
All
get
clear.
burgers is when I
A
get
successful
my McDonald's on like a very rare occasion. I got like a few nuggets, fries, burger, and if I'm really feeling like it, I get a shake too, but other than that, I never get burgers. After releasing Cosmo Burger, I'm relieved to find that Sora hasn't ventured too far. Sora takes a big bite out of her burger. This new burger is amazing. It's not greasy at all, thanks to all the hot sauce. I bet the kids would love this. Sora starts to walk again. I begin secretly tailing Sora. Mom, look at that he's married. Look at what they're wearing. Look at them. They must be melting in this heat. Shush, better stay away from people like that. I've only hat down as far as I can go to hide my face and quicken my pace. Sora eventually arrives at the orphanage. Alrighty, buddy, I brought you a little gift. Sora hands a bag of food to the children. Cosmo Burger, yay! You're the best, Miss Sora. Children surround Sora. Miss Sora, where's that man from before? Oh, he's a little busy today, so he couldn't make it. I'll make sure that he comes along next time. Okay, can we fly in the airplanes next time? Of course. By the way, it isn't usually a bit more crowded in here? Where is everyone? Oh, they went to the park to play, not knowing when you'd be here today. Should I go get them? No, it's okay. I'll go meet them. Sora heads to the nearby park and begins playing with the children there. Instead of airplane today, how about we do something else? Yeah, okay. Watching the children play with the children, it gives off a sense of peace. Between the burger and all the walking I've been done, I'm starting to feel a bit drowsy. This time I'm coming to catch you. Doesn't look like someone who's about to make a smuggling deal. Or someone who has especially the right reason to do a smuggling deal, since having much more to protect and care for. I reread the messages I've had from Sora. I can't help but be suspicious given the content of these messages. But I also can't follow her around like this forever. Let me run away and stand up. This won't do. I should go and talk to Sora. You're late. I guess you're still really busy? No, I'm now... I guess you don't have any choice. I'll never find you this time. Oh. See you later. Alright, kiddos, I have things to do, so I gotta go. I'll see you next time, okay? After receiving a flurry of goodbyes from the children, Sora leisurely steps off from the park. I should keep following her now. Ah. This is... The Outer Rim's patrician comes into view. The gate to the Outer Rim will open soon. The central government has designated this area inside the gate as a danger zone. Citizens are advised to exercise caution and avoid entering the area by mistake. Thank you. Been a while since I've been back here. The heavy gate begins to open slowly. Sora heads through the outer doors and out into the Outer Rim. Can't let her out of my sight. I follow her inside. We will beat the Underworld Queens here.
Let's see how strong I become.
Soccer is one of the bonus units here. As well as Viper, which leads me to worry.
Interesting.
Can you buy me some time?
I was just about to shoot Maxwell.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
After following Sora into the Outer Rim, the surroundings grow dark. I felt too helpless to keep going with my vision impaired, so I took off my sunglasses. Looking up at the sky, it's nothing like a bright-lit arc. Here, the ceiling is nothing but blackness. A clear reminder that this place is underground. They must not have their own dome of eternity here. As I look around, between the worn-down buildings and flickering lights, I see people sitting in the shadows, stealing glances in my direction. Amidst them, Sora walks in casually, humming a tune. Let's fly, fly up high, doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm careful not to look anyone in the eye, as I continue to tail after her. Sora confidently weaves through the labyrinthine series of hot alleyways. Blue skies and airplanes, where are you flying to? It seemed darker here than it was at the entrance of the patrician, and I nearly tracked her several times. I managed to stay on her thanks to the sound of her singing. As I followed her between the alleyways, and for what feels like a long time, something feels really strange. Yeah, she definitely knows we're after her. That's why she's singing, so we purposely don't lose her. Doody-da. Sora turns in a corner alley. And I follow her around the corner too. Huh. But no one's there. Her singing can only be heard. Where did she... Yeah! Ah! Someone hugged me from behind. Gotcha! Yeah, figures that'd be the case. We're not really... Channeling and covert operations aren't really our strong suit, it seems.
No time to waste. Reloading. Trust me.
She at least didn't attack us, so...
Calm down.
It goes to show that she didn't know that it was us the whole time.
The organization will be proud of this outcome.
Ah! Sora shoves me and I topple the ground. Oh my. Well, who do we have here? Captain... Sora... good to see you again. What's with the getup? Well... You're so cute. Right, yeah, cute. You even came disguised. You've been following me for a while, haven't you? Yeah. You could just ask to come along, you know. What are you doing following me around? Maybe you want to give you a good scare. Does it seem like you're hiding something from Sora? Me? What could I possibly be hiding? Smuggling something? Smuggling? What's that? That's what happened during the training. There was an incident where someone's supplies had been brought from the outer surface had disappeared. Oh, you don't say. You're the one who did it, weren't you? What makes you think that? Because of these. I showed Sora the first message I received from her. Ah, you accidentally sent this message to me by instead. I see. Sora stands at the phone. You had no idea how difficult it was sneaking this stuff through. The thing didn't go smoothly this time, so they're really cracking down on inspections. Getting harder and harder to bring your stuff in. Oops. Guess I'm all out of excuses. Looks like you got some pretty damning evidence. You leave me with no choice. Time to silence you. Huh? Just kidding. Well, what's the best way to handle this? If I show you something cool, will you keep this all secret then? Are you trying to cut a deal with me? That's right, I am. I can't let the world know my secret. Not yet. And why is that? Why can't you let the world know what you're doing? Tell me what you're smuggling, and then I'll tell you whether or not I can help take it the deal. Is the reason so important? After all, it's easy to just ignore just another sob story from the heartless smuggler. It's important to me, though. It's why I followed you this whole day. I see. I wasn't expecting this reply out of you. Are you gonna tell me or not? Sora bends down and leans in close. Fine. Well... Sora straightens up. It's a deal, then. Now then. Sora reaches out her hand. Let me help you up. Alright. I take your hand and stand up. Shall we get going? To where? To my secret hideout. I'll show you everything that you've been so curious about. She was so gung-ho about kissing us, huh?
I love this song.
See, even the lyrics in the song tell us that they like the song. Yeah, she really is so gung-ho about kissing us. Sora, you're an interesting one. It's been a while since we've gotten a sort of someone working on the not-so-bright side of things in the arc. So I'm interested to learn more about her. Alright, let's see how this ends. Still absolutely loving this theme song, by the way.
I'll settle this according to our own rules.
They finally uploaded the VOD of like the actual song itself on the YouTube, so I was like listening to that a few times over before starting this. Just getting more in the mood.
The organization will be proud of this outcome.
So, Sora, what are we doing here? Sora constantly bobs and weaves her way through the alleyways of the Outer Rim. We stop in front of an old, worn-down building. Is this your hideout? Oh, heavens no! This is just one of the entrances. An entrance? That's right, this is just one of the several entrances. Would you like to come in? Okay. Following Sora's lead, I step into the building. Shortly afterwards... Ta-da! A surface elevator comes into view. Isn't this... As you might already know, there are actually a surprising number of abandoned surface elevators left in the Outer Rim. This is one of them. No one maintains it, or really gives it a second thought. So it's free for anyone to use. The only trade-off is that you put your life on the line whenever you ride it up. This is the elevator that the collectors use. The collectors? Yep. Many collectors load themselves into this massive rusty iron box, risking their lives as they ride up into the surface, all in the hopes of making a living. Of all the elevators around, this one is said to be the sturdiest and therefore safest. On that note... Sora presses the elevator button. Why don't we take it right up, too? You don't need to worry about getting into an accident. We've already done multiple safety checks on this one. And besides, even if there were a malfunction, I do everything to make sure you're safe. Alright. What are we gonna do up on the surface, Sora? The elevator door opens. Again to the elevator with Sora. Okay then. The elevator door closes. Off we go. The elevator begins to descend towards the surface. Your face tells me you have a lot of questions. Go ahead and ask. A deal's a deal. So I'll tell you everything you want to know. Except for information about where the hideout we're going to. I'm surprised how familiar you seem to be with the Outer Rim. Well, that's because I'm from the Outer Rim. Because before I was a Nikke. I, like many others in the Outer Rim, had no idea where I was born. But I did grow up in the Outer Rim. That's why I know it so well. I know the Outer Rim like the back of my hand. And I'm familiar with all its hidden secrets. I see. Anything else you'd like to ask? When did you start doing this? You mean the smuggling? Yeah. Quite a while ago. Maybe a year or two after I joined the squad. Did you join the Over Horizons specifically for that reason? I know this may be hard to believe, but no. Ever since I was little, I was fascinated by the sky. That's how I joined the Over Horizon. The sky, you say? Yep. Not the dome of eternity, mind you. The real sky. I've always found it so beautiful. The real sky, huh? I get it. It's hard to believe a word that comes out of this criminal's mouth, right? No, you are not, by far not the first one I've run into and have spoken to. I really like the sight of you, Captain. Here we are. Time to get off. Ta-da! Allow me to introduce you to my hideout. I look toward the direction Sora's pointing at. In between the crumbling buildings, I see a mountain of piled up junk and discarded items. This is your hideout? I suppose there's no really guidelines to making a hideout. Hideout just has to be somewhere you go by yourself to just do whatever you want, I guess.
See? I made it. No enemies left standing.
Don't be so shocked. Come in here. It may look like a huge pile of trash, but the real treasures are inside. Real treasures, you say? Right this way. Sora takes my hand and leads me deeper into the junk pile. Suddenly... Huh? Is that? Buried deep in the mountain trash, I see a small one-story building. Let's head in. I follow Sora into the small building surrounded by a mountain of trash. Huh. And we're here. There's a pretty bracelet she has. The walls are plastered from top to bottom, with photos of planes in the sky. One particular photo portrays a massive aircraft. Scattered amongst the photos are dozens of notes left by someone. What aircraft is this? That's the Wings of Victory. When you say the Wings of Victory, do you mean... Yep, the aircraft that was used a long time ago during the first Rapture invasion. Which of these do you mean? Do you mean like the jets, or the cargo bob? Or the biplanes? Same vessel that our squad is attempting to find. It's a very precious thing. Wait, are those gold bars behind you? Full golden bars? Wow. One of them must take to the skies again, for the sake of humanity. I see. I'm sure Shello would cover this during your training, but because of Stormbringer, our squad has been grounded for a long time. Since no one can attempt to look for Wings of Victory anymore, all we can do is keep supporting the resource gathering squad. Of course, if you ask if this kind of work is meaningless, well, I won't say it's meaningless. But for the sake of our true goal, we can't just focus on one thing. We? Yes, we. The collectors. Ah. You see the messages? Sora points out the numerous notes posted beside the photos of the Wings of Victory. E21105, desert traces found. Check coordinates, no traces of the aircraft found, only ran into raptures. W6053, city, traces found. Learn to tell the difference between a car and an aircraft, you morons. S772214, traces, question mark. Something that looks like a broken off piece of the wing. Seems like it could be from a different aircraft, not sure. There are too many raptors nearby, let's head there together next time. Hang on, are you saying that the aircraft they're looking for is... That's right. These are all the records of our past searches for the Wings of Victory. I didn't expect the collectors to be searching for such a thing. We are, and we've been here for quite some time. Maybe a year or two after I joined the squad? Isn't it the same time you said you started smuggling? That's right. So, could it be that you were smuggling... Can you turn around? Soros requests I do so. In the corner of the room, a stack of crates catches my eye. One of the boxes is open, revealing medical supplies and bloodstained bandages inside. And those are... They're supplies I smuggled to the first test. I grabbed them anything that looked useful. And look, I've got quite a collection. This is all medical equipment. Medical equipment, food supplies, and exploration tools. And well, all sorts of other things too. If it's just like this, it'd be better to get it properly as officially support supplies rather than smuggling. From who? The central government? You know that's not possible. But surely Ingrid could help you. You're right. The boss definitely would have helped behind the scenes. But our squad's already gotten plenty of help when it comes to searching for the Wings of Victory. She was the one who pushed the central government to let us do short aerial searches just an hour each. She really went all out for us. But somehow the central government flat out rejected even that. They refused so strongly that not even the boss could make them budge. And after that, they started piling up with support missions, just to keep us from thinking about aerial searches again. They really went that far, huh? Yep, it's strange, isn't it? Come on, how could I possibly ask the boss for even more help in a situation like this? And if something were to happen to her just because she tried to help us, I'd never be able to forgive myself. As for anyone else who could help us, collectors are viewed as dangerous, even by the Outer Rim. Well, let's say that we're not exactly in the same best light. No one in the Ark would ever dream of helping folks as dangerous as us. We tried doing our own money at first and everything we could think of, but it just wasn't nearly enough. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but that's why I had to resort to this. Sorry for thinking of it so simply. It's okay. I know full well this isn't exactly justified to act, but if we didn't do this, then there's no way we collectors would last as long as we could on the surface. After all, we're talking about a place where it's difficult for even Nikke to survive. Why are the collectors taking such a risk in searching for the Wings of Victory? Because we want to live in that light. Don't people say that when there's a will, there's a way? Well, we're no different. We want to live under the real sky, where the light shines equally upon everyone. To make that happen, we have to reclaim the surface. And for that, we absolutely need the Wings of Victory. Without a doubt, we are the ones in the Ark who want it the most. That's why we decided to search for it ourselves. I see. Well, that's all there is to my secret. That's all I've got to say. Now, do you want to make a deal with me? Go on. I recall everything from the moment I met Sora during the flight training up until now. Memories of flying paper airplanes with her. The way she saved me even when I was in trouble during the turbulence training. Receiving the messages she accidentally sent me. And every moment I spent tracking her afterward. Let's not forget all the kisses she gave us. Those seem pretty important. I remember the moment she suggested we make a deal. And the secrets I learned about her after coming here. Suddenly a thought strikes me. Is all this really just a coincidence? Are you having trouble deciding? Can I ask you one more thing? Of course. That message you sent me by mistake. Did you actually mean to send that to me? What makes you say that? I figured out everything very easily. Too easily. You've never been caught smuggling before. So I think that everything we handled was way too careless this time. Well, you really think so highly of me. But you got that right. I sent it on purpose. Why would you do that? That's because I just really wanted to show you this, Captain. I want it to be a memory you'd never forget. But why me? Well, if the Wings of Victory ever takes flight again, I figured you'd be the one to piloting it. Now you're just pulling my leg. I'm not. I really mean it. I truly believe that you'll be the one flying that legendary aircraft. Why would you go that far? For me? Well, just looking at what you pulled off with the counters, I could list a ton of reasons. But if I'm being honest, maybe it's just a hunch. Maybe it's because I used to be a collector too. I can tell, you know, who's shining the brightest in the Ark right now, and who will actually treat us like human beings. That's why I want you on our side. Even if I had to make it look like a mistake, I was going to send that message no matter what. I wanted to grab onto that most promising lifeline we had, and show them what we're really after. Is that why you call me the captain? Yep, yes and no. Yes, I really do believe you're the one who will lead us, but there's more to it than that. The first time we met, it honestly was just by chance. You came into my life at the most unexpected moment. As silly as it sounds, I guess you could say it was love at first sight for me. Oh, Sora. That's why I started calling you Captain, and why I say it with so much affection. On that day, right then and there, I just knew it had to be you. Sounds crazy, right? And look at Sora's face. The same face that gave me your medicine. On that day, I struggled to breathe. Yeah, I believe you. I believe that what you told me so far is true. Thank you. Anyway, that's why I wanted to show you this place, Captain. Because I trust you. Because I care for you. And now that you know everything, I'm not asking for some half-assed deal where you just turn a blind eye to the illegal things I've done. I want you to make a real deal with me. And what do you mean by a real deal? Feel free to report me to the central government, or the ACPU for smuggling. I'll leave that entirely up to you, Captain. But no matter what, even if it costs us our lives, we'll find the Wings of Victory. So when the day comes when the Wings of Victory soars again, all I ask is that you don't forget the efforts we made. Remember the blood, sweat, and tears of those who wander the surface to make that happen. And take us with you. Take us to the brilliant world beyond the horizon, where the light shines down equally upon everyone. I see Sora looking at me with a face full of trust. I see countless messages from collectors plastered on the walls, all desperate to find the Wings of Victory. My eyes are on the crates for medical supplies Sora smuggled past inspections. And between those boxes, a bloodstained bandage lies draped. I can see their longing clearly, right before my eyes. Fine, we'll make a deal. I'll turn a blind eye to the smuggling until we find the Wings of Victory. I swear that once we find the Wings of Victory, I'll never do anything like this ever again. Also, when we find the Wings of Victory and take flight once again, I won't forget you, and I'll be with you. No matter what. Alright. I'll be waiting eagerly for that day for the Wings of Victory for you, Captain. And fly across the horizon together. How nice.
The organization
Another
will be proud
simple,
of this
nice
outcome.
story. That was a lot of fun. This is certainly a nice wallpaper to have. I showed it to my friend and they were all for it. They seem to really like Sora, even though they don't play the game themselves. But yeah, this is another nice story. We still got the epilogue left, but a nice simple story, I guess, that they can give us in the meantime at the same time as the Nier rerun, so I like it a lot. I like Sora too, even if I'm not pulling for her immediately. I'll hope that I can get her one day. She's a cool girl, and a cutie too. So yeah, now we'll just wait for the epilogue. Run around, let's see that epilogue for Sora. Oh boy, am I excited. They teased and the reveal of like the next summer event. It is looking good. We got Dorothy and Oleg. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome.
I'm sending my love. Mwah. Ready for it?
I need to scrape up every little piece of crystal I can in this. I am still super bored. Sorry Raven, sorry 2B, and sorry A2, but I'm absolutely saving everything for that summer event.
I made it. No
But first, of
enemies
course.
left standing.
Long time after that. Now, let's see, what messages came in today? Sora scrolls through her phone, and stopped at a message called Captain Heart. Oh yeah, I remember now. That really happened, huh? For a long while, Sora can't take her eyes off the Captain's profile picture. Looking at this makes me miss him even more. I heard he's on a mission up on the surface. I don't know when he'll be back. Sora, what are you doing over there by yourself? Oh, nothing. I just miss Captain, that's all. The Captain? Yeah, me too. Oh, by the way, have you seen the news, Sora? No, what is it? It's about Reclamation Site 01. What's that? Oh my goodness. Whoopsie. Oh my goodness, you haven't heard the big news? Here, let me tell you what happened. Here you go. Oh! I can't believe I just did that. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Da-da-da. Right, here you go. That was accidental. Sora holds her phone. Counter Squad has fulfilled the Ark's long-held dream by reclaiming a portion of the surface. Since the founding of the Ark, has there ever been another commander who has achieved so much? The central government has named this reclamation area as Reclamation Site 1, and highly praised the commander responsible for his accomplishment. Reclaiming the surface, huh? Wow, that's amazing news. I know, right? It's amazing. It's an accomplishment only the captain could pull off. The captain can do anything. Oh, who's calling me at this hour? Is something wrong, Sora? Is bad news? Oh no, it's nothing. Just something personal, that's all. I'll just take this call real quick. Sora hurries out of the room, then walks for a long while. What's the matter? Why are you calling me so late? A heated voice comes through Sora's phone. Wait, what? What did you see? You got a photo, okay? Sora ends the call. Sora looked at the photo she received. Huh. Can it be? In the photo, a massive airship half buried in the ground can be seen. We finally found it! Hey, look at that! They found the ship. They found that plane they're looking for. Isn't that awesome? Astronaut Airlines. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby. Those are fun little events. I can't wait to meet and get to know all the members of the squad. Sora certainly made a strong impression right at the start, being so kiss-happy and whatnot. It's very flirtatious. But look forward to seeing if they can really get that plane back up in the air, whichever one of these it is, and seeing those other girls in action. But until then, all we can do is wait.